Hey everyone, let's take a look at Baby Pig Celebration by LEGO Minecraft. This is set number 21281, contains 351 bricks, retails for $19.99, and this set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review, so thank you, LEGO. And it looks more like we get to make ourselves an animal pack full of various Minecraft creatures. Obviously we got the baby pig, we got the kid zombie, the creeper, llamas, the fox, and I believe it's either a cat or an ocelot, I don't know. I mean, of course, we got the cake, that's a lie. And here's all the stuff on the top. I think I got everything right, so that's pretty cool. And here's the back with all the various actions. That doesn't look too bad. Let's open this up and see what we have inside. Kind of curious. We got those goofy thumb pusher things again. Oh, this one's packed in paper bags. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, I don't expect this to have any stickers, so we'll be in for a treat. Looks like we got ourselves 3 bags. And here is the building guide. It looks like we get to make all that. Let's see here. Does it jump right on into bag 1? Yes, it does. And that's not too bad. I think I can survive through this one. I'm going to head to my second channel, build this set, come back, we're going to take a closer look. Here is Baby Pig's birthday, all assembled, and this is a nice set of brick-built figures. We're going to start off with the cake, which is never a lie, and this does come apart, so you can take off pieces if you choose. So you get 3 in total. And the rest here are brick-built animals. So right here we got ourselves a little fox. His tail moves and his back legs move and such. I may have that on backwards, I don't know. It seems like, well, maybe it's supposed to be like that so he can sit. Pretty cool. Next we have the kid zombie, and it's hard enough as it is that he can't stand very well, but he also doesn't sit. So it's kind of a challenge. Everything's flexible, but this should have been made a little bit wider in the back. Maybe have him wear bell bottoms, but he actually stands better than he sits. And then we have our ocelot. Now all the graphics you see here are all printed. There's no stickers, which is even good. So this one here sits. Then we have the baby pig with the party hat on. His head does rotate. So he can only do that. He can't say yes or no. Here we got the baby llama. The legs do independently move. And too bad these things don't spit, because that's always the fun part in the game, when they spit on you. And then finally we have the creeper. Legs do move about, and in addition, it's really to annoy the kids. There's something in here, you can open this up, and basically something that says TNT inside, but there's just a little slope in it that they use for the rattler. I guess they were trying to make it sound like it was a real creeper. But nonetheless, so this is a nice brick-built creeper at that. The colors are pretty accurate. And for the most part, I'm very happy with the way this set turned out. It's really a nice build for what it is. Especially for just a bunch of brick-built animals and figures, or mobs, if we should call them that instead. And except for this guy here, it's probably the only one that doesn't want to stand up. Especially the cake is a lie. Now we're going to start the review with play value, and yeah, these can be played with for the most part. It looks like you can play with them, and you can just do some role playing and have things attack one another. I'm sure you can do that. Too bad this didn't come with Steve or Alex, would have been better. Now these obviously can't be dropped in a Lego City unless you want to make them into some sort of statues or part of a theme park, but These are just meant to be shelf queens or dust collectors. And also the set does have a nice selection of parts, so these bricks could be used for other creations, or you can take bricks from your own collection and build upon this and make it bigger, add a backdrop to it. There's plenty of things you can do here. Build quality's pretty good. I didn't have anything fall apart while I was building the set, and while playing around with it, nothing broke. That's even better. Only issue is this zombie. Very top heavy, so they could have just beefed it up a bit. Other than that, though, everything in here is rock solid. I didn't have anything disintegrate while messing around with it, so that's pretty good. Now, the only drawback with this set is that there is no brick separator with this build. So if you make a mistake, you're going to have to rustle one up. Now, just from my observations on this set, up to 7 people can build this set at the same time. Yes, up to 7 people. Everything here you see is isolated. So it's possible from 1 to 7 builders can construct the set at the same time. That's really good. That's a nice collaborative project for a weekend for a family to sit at the dinner table and just build this. Be a nice little collaborative group project. And I was pretty pleased with putting this together. It uses nice, bright, vibrant colors. It kept my interest throughout the build. So for me personally, this is a winner. Now my final score is going to be a 9.5 out of 10 because of the brick separator wasn't missing. That was the only issue. If this set had a brick separator, it probably would have been a 9.9 to 10 just because it's not a minifigure scale model, but it would have been pretty close. So it seems like Lego missed this one with the perfect score. But for me personally, it's a nice set if you're into Minecraft or you just need this for parts. A lot of earth tone colors. A lot of these pieces I can use for my own creations. But tell me what you think.